ASMR world. Hope we're all good. So today's video, obviously it's Monday, we always do football on Monday, but a couple of weeks ago I was asked to do a Bundesliga special, which I did last Monday. That got me thinking, each Monday for the next few weeks, let's do a special on a certain league. So today is La Liga, Spanish league. Next week is Serie A, the Italian league. The Monday after, Liga 1, the French league. Then Championship. And they'll probably knock it on the head and carry on with something else after that. Okay, before we get started, hang about guys, wait there. Yep. Why have I just put a picture of Harley Quinn up on the wall, I hear you ask? Well, simple. This is my daughter's bedroom that I'm recording in, and she's got some pictures of her when she was younger and stuff on there, so I'm going to cover them up, which I forgot to do a minute ago. Right, so, in this book right here, this is my video book, so to speak. I write down every video I'm going to record in here, so I don't forget. So, you see there, there's a few. Just to get you a rough idea. And some more on there. If you would like to suggest a video that you want included in this book for me to record over the next 12 months, I ain't going to tell the next 2 weeks, in the next 12 months it'll be done, then drop me a line in the comment box, whether it be football, wrestling related, movie related, conspiracy theories, true crime, something completely random that you'd want me to talk about. If I find it interesting and not offensive to anybody at all, then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so drop me a line in the comments and I'll add it to the book if I find it interesting enough to include. Right guys, so the Spanish La Liga, the Spanish league, which I know that Barcelona are currently leading at the minute. Let's have a look at the results from yesterday, and then we'll get into a few other things. So yesterday, was that? Yeah, was any games on Saturday? Probably. Let's have a look. Where's the Saturday games? Here we go. So Friday, first game of the weekend in the Spanish league was on Friday, and that was Getafe against Alaves. Getafe won 4-0 in that game. On Saturday, we had Real Madrid taking on Sevilla. Obviously, Real Madrid started this season with the ex-Spanish manager. If you remember, Spain were going into the World Cup. Lopetegui, who could have been the Wolves manager, but Wolves messed around a bit, and he ended up going to Spain instead. But that's alright, because Wolves got Nuno Espirito Santo, who hasn't done too bad, has he? So Lopetegui went to Madrid. I don't know if that's even how you say his name. I'm assuming it is. And it didn't work out for him. He got the sack. So then they took on somebody who was working in their youth ranks, like working with one of their other teams, the B team, I think. And that is, what the hell's his name now? I did know it. Real Madrid boss. Let's have a look. His name is Santiago Solari. He is in charge currently. Obviously, Zidane left at the end of last season when he couldn't do no wrong. He won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, and now they're just trying to find their feet. They also lost Ronaldo, which is a huge loss considering he's now currently the top scorer in Serie A, or at least he was the other day when I looked. So Real Madrid won 2-0 yesterday against Sevilla with a goal from Casemiro in the 78th minute and Luka Modric in the 92nd minute. So not straightforward. It was late on before they got their goals. What else happened on Saturday in the Spanish league? We had our team, Huesca 0, Atletico Madrid 3. Atletico not been doing great lately. I'm not sure where they are in the league. I'll look in a minute. We had goals from Lucas Hernandez in the 31st minute, Arias in the 52nd, and Koke in the 71st. Unlucky for Huesca, who are quite a small team considering they're taking on Atletico Madrid. We had Celta 1, Celta Vigo 1, Valencia 2. Goals in that game came from Rodrigo and Ferran Torres for Valencia and Arayo for Celta Vigo. I remember back in the day Celta Vigo were quite a decent team, and Valencia as well, when they had like, bloody hell, what was his name? They had John Carew back then, but they also had, what was that Argentinian's name? I want to find out now. I thought I had it then. Famous Valencia players. It's going to come to me right now. I know it is. What's your name? Oh, bloody hell. Come on, somebody's got to know what his name is. Come on, help us out here. Not that you can, because you're not watching this live. Bloody hell, this is not helping at all. They had a really famous Argentinian anyway in their team. I'm just trying to find out now. Hang on. They also had Gazika Mendieta as well, who I forgot about. Claudio Lopez, Ariel Ortega. There we go. Was it Ortega? He was obviously Spanish, but that's not who I'm thinking about, is it? No, that's not who I'm thinking of at all. He was obviously Argentinian, sorry, not Spanish. My bad. But that's not who I was thinking about. Let's find out, see who's on here. I hope this isn't boring anybody. Oh, bloody hell, what's your name, you little bugger? We're just going to have to leave it because I cannot. If you know who I'm on about, drop in the comments below. He played for Valencia for quite a long time. And he was Argentinian, a midfielder. Let's see if he's on this list. If not, we will leave it right there. Aymar, there we go. Pablo Aymar. He was there for a long time, and they had some other good players in that team as well around about that time. Well, maybe not actually. They had a couple of decent players in there. Baraka, Albelda, Pablo Aymar. But yeah, that's who I was looking for. Aymar. And they're famous for having some very good players in the past when I was a bit younger. On Sunday, look at the results now. Real Betis beat Girona 3-2. Villarreal got a 1-1 draw with Athletic Bilbao. Levante got a 2-0 win over Valladolid. Rayo Vallecano 2, Real Sociedad 2, and Barcelona 3, Leganés 1. I know Messi was on the bench for this game. Ousmane Dembele, Luis Suarez. Messi came on in the 92nd minute to get the third, but Leganés had got an equaliser through Martin Braithwaite, who is Danish, I think. Was he at Middlesbrough recently? He might be on loan at Leganés, I'm not too sure. And he made it 1-1 before Suarez and Messi won the game for Barcelona. And tonight we have Eibar taking on... Who are Eibar taking on? Eibar against Espanyol tonight. Right, let's take a look at the Spanish table after those results. The Spanish table is as follows. Barcelona are in top spot on 46 points. They have won 14 games, drawn 4 and lost 2. Behind them are Atletico Madrid, 5 points behind. But listen to this, Atletico have won 11. They've only lost 1, but they've drawn 8 games. You can't draw 8 games and win a title, I'm afraid. Real Madrid are in third, 11 wins, 3 draws, 6 losses. They're on 36 points, a whole 10 points behind Barcelona. Sevilla are in fourth on 33 points. Alaves Getafe in 6th place on 31. Betis in 7th on 29. Valencia 8th on 26. Sociedad 9th on 26. Levante in 10th on 26. Girona 11th on 24. Espanyol 12th on 24. Athletic Bilbao 13th on 23. Eibar 14th on 22. Leganes 15th on 22. Valladolid 16th on 22. Celta Vigo 17th on 21. And making up the bottom three are Vallecano on 20, Villarreal on 18 and Huesca on 11. I'm afraid Huesca are probably gone. They're 7 points adrift at the bottom. Well, no, they are 10 points behind 17th place Celta Vigo. It's probably Huesca gone, but that's not much of a surprise when you look at how small that club actually is. It's huge that they're even in the league. Now, sorry guys. Let's have a look at the top goal scorers in the Spanish league. Well, with no Ronaldo in the league, it's no surprise to see Lionel Messi at the top of the table. First place is Messi, 18 games, 18 goals. Not great then. Usually he's like double figures by now for the games, so 18 games, 30 goals. But 18 goals in 18 games. By most people's standards, that's pretty good. Luis Suarez, 15 goals in 19 games in second place. Christian Stuani, the ex-Middlesbrough player, who has 12 goals in 17 games for Girona. In fourth place we have Iago Aspas, 10 goals in 17 games for Celta Vigo. In fifth, Antoine Griezmann, 9 goals in 20 games for Atletico Madrid. In sixth place, Wissam Ben Yedder, the little bugger scored against United last season in the Champions League, put us out for Sevilla. 9 goals in 17 games. We then get in seventh place Maximiliano Gomez, 9 goals in 18 games for Celta. That is the player that West Ham are trying to sign at the minute. We then have Borja Iglesias, who's Spanish, plays for Espanyol. He's got 9 goals in 19 games. In ninth place, Roger Marti, Spanish, plays for Levante, 9 goals in 17 games. In 10th place, Ousmane Dembele, 8 goals in 19 games. Andres Silva, who's on loan at Sevilla, has 8 goals in 19 games. In 12th place, Jorge Molina, 8 goals in 20 games for Getafe. In 13th, we have Raul de Tomas, 8 goals, 17 games for Real Vallecano. In 14th, Pablo Sarabia for Sevilla. He has 7 in 19. In 15th place, and this is the reason, bear in mind, listen to this. We are down to 15th now. That means there are 14 players who don't play for Real Madrid who are in above Real Madrid's top goal scorer. 14 players. That is crazy. I mean, holy shit. That's why Real Madrid are struggling, and why in the summer you're going to see them go out and spend a lot of money, in my opinion. Karim Benzema is in 15th with 7 goals in 20 games. 7 goals. I mean, Rashford has 4 in his last 4, for Christ's sake. 16th place, Inaki Williams, who plays for Athletic Bilbao still. 7 goals in 20 games. In 17th, William Jose, who is a player for Real Sociedad. 7 in 17 games. Jaime Mata for Getafe, 6 in 17. Jose Luis Morales, who has 6 in 19 for Levante. In 20th place we have Charles, who has 6 in 18 for Eibar. Daniel Pereira for Valencia, 5 in 18. Angel Rodriguez 5 in 19 for Getafe. Ike Muniain for Bilbao has 5 in 19. Sergio Canales for Real Betis has 5 in 19. And Miguel Ojibal, who's playing for Sociedad, has 5 in 19. But that is crackers, that is. Real Madrid, top goal scorer is on 7 goals. And obviously it's Karim Benzema, as I said. Absolute crazy. Right, let's take a look at the 25 biggest transfers in the summer in and out of Spain. So, going both ways, so not just coming into Spain, also going out. With the biggest deal was Cristiano Ronaldo, 100 million euros to Juventus. Sorry, 117 million euros was the fee. Second was another player leaving Spain, and that was Kepa the keeper. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Oh, whatever you call him, I'll just call him Kepa the keeper at Chelsea. 80 million euros he went to Chelsea for. In third place we have Thomas Lemar, who joined from Monaco. He joined Atletico Madrid for 70 million euros. Thibaut Courtois, 35 million euros. That is ridiculous. Getting Courtois for 35 million euros. Well, he was valued at the time at 65 million, but the fee paid was 35 million. And that was Chelsea to Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior to Real Madrid for 61 million euros, because he was valued at 35, but they paid 61 in total, or they will pay 61. He comes below Courtois, even though the fee was more. As some of these others are bigger fees than what's been paid for Courtois, but because he's valued at more, he comes higher in the list. We have in 6th place Malcolm, joined Barcelona from. Where did he join from? I want to say it was from Bordeaux. I want to get it right though. I'm sure it was Bordeaux. I know he's been touted around a bit at the minute for a move to everywhere, basically. He went from Bordeaux to Barcelona. You gotta feel sorry for that, because he wasn't Barca's first choice, was he? But they had to settle for him in the end, because it was being priced out. Who was they after now? I can't remember, but it was after somebody in. It wasn't Hazard, was it? Willian at Chelsea, but they were prepared to pay what was being asked of him. So you got to feel a bit sorry for Malcolm. We have Paulinho joining Evergrande for 42 million from Barcelona. So he went from. He was already playing over in China, wasn't he? Was he playing for Evergrande then? Let's have a look. He left Tottenham for China and then went to Barcelona from China, and he's gone back to China. Okay, so Tottenham to Evergrande for 14 million euros. Evergrande to Barca for 40 million euros. Barcelona back to Evergrande on a loan deal for 5.5 million. Then the loan ended, and then in January the 2nd, so now his loan deal ended, and now he's made the deal permanent for 42 million euros back to Evergrande. They must have seen something in this lad that I don't. They've spent like, what, 70 odd, 80 odd million on the lad. Crazy. But Barcelona don't need him because they've got the young lad in now, haven't they? The Brazilian, what's his name? Oh, bloody hell. You know the one. Eric or Peter or whatever the fuck he's called. They always have like normal English names, don't they? Let's have a look. Barcelona squad. I bet he's on this bloody list, but I've got him look on here anyway. Douglas. No, is it Douglas? I don't think it is, you know. Arthur. There we go, it's Arthur, not Martha. Right, so Paulinho in at number 10 is Goncalo Guedes, who joined joined Juve. Let's have a look at this one. No, he joined Valencia, but where from? Guedes. Right, so this lad here, Gonzalo Guedes, he was a PSG player, loaned to Valencia, then he went back to PSG, and then Valencia made the deal permanent for 40 million. Okay, so what the hell am I doing here? I missed one out. Bloody hell! What the heck? Sorry, guys. Right, so we did Paulinho in 7th place. I missed out João Cancelo, who went to Juve for 40.4 million. Did he go from Valencia? Let's have a look. I'm sure he did. He was on loan last season at Inter, I think. Let's have a look. Right, so Valencia to Inter on loan. The deal ended. Inter wanted to make it permanent, I remember that. But then Juve paid 40.4 million for João Cancelo, the right back. And then we have Paulinho in at number 9 again, because his loan deal ended, and then he moved back to Evergrande on a permanent deal. Then we had Gonzalo Guedes in number 10th, in 10th place. And in 11th place, Michy Batshuayi. He was only a loan deal for 3 million to Valencia from Chelsea, but because he was valued at 40 million, he comes in at number 11. 12, Clement Lenglet, Barcelona, from, I'm sure he went from Lyon, I might be wrong. No, Nancy. No, that's wrong, sorry, Sevilla. He used to play for Nancy. So, 35.9 million euros to Barcelona. I haven't seen much of him, to be fair, because I only really watched Barca in the Champions League. In 13th with Arturo Vidal, and he's moved to Barcelona from Bayern Munich. Valued at 35 million, they paid 18 million euros. We have in 14th place Gelson Martins, who Atletico apparently trying to look at getting rid of at the minute. He was valued at 35 million. He signed for them on a free transfer. Not bad, but apparently won't rid now. But makes sense, really, doesn't it? He was at Sporting Lisbon, I think. Let's check that out. Yeah, he was at Sporting Lisbon. Joined for free. There's a few players did that, weren't they? There was Rui Patricio, who signed for Wolves on a free, then they paid a fee for him later on. I'm assuming Barcelona or Atletico have to pay for Gelson Martins at some point, or maybe they already have. And they've got him on a free, and now they want to make money on him. Look, we got you for free. We'll try and say now for 15-20 million. Makes sense. Good business. That's good business size. Here we go. Good result on here. 15th we have Arthur, valued at 30 million. They paid 31 million for him. In 16th, Yerry Mina. They must have seen Everton coming. Valued at 20 million. Paid 30 million for him. I can't believe United was ever linked with Yerry Mina. In 17th, we have Fabian Ruiz, who signed for Napoli for 30 million quid from. Where did you go from, Ruiz? Let's have a look. He's at Napoli now, but he was at Real Betis. I think he may have been, I'm only guessing, but I think he might have been brought in to replace Jorginho. We have in 18th place Giovanni Lo Celso at Real Madrid. They paid a loan fee of 2 million for the lad. From where did you come from? Lo Celso. What a cool name. Sounds like Loki. Like, what's Loki out of? I can't remember. From PSG anyway. He's valued at 30 million quid. Just another player that PSG are stocking up that won't ever get in their team. In 19th, a player I don't rate in the slightest who went to Chelsea, Mateo Kovacic, on a loan deal, don't share that opinion. Stephen Nzonzi went to Roma from Sevilla for 26.6 million. Alvaro Odriozola went to Real Madrid, I think from Athletic Bilbao, for 30 million. In 22nd place, Jeffrey Kondogbia went to Valencia from Inter Milan for 22 million. He was on loan at Valencia last season, turned that into a permanent deal this season. In 23rd, Jefferson Lerma joined Bournemouth from Levante, I think it was, 28 million. I'm sure it's from Levante, let's just check. I don't want to give you false information. Yep, Levante to Bournemouth for £28 million. And 24th we have Samu Castillejo, AC Milan, 25 million quid. From where did you go from, buddy? He went from Villarreal. Yeah, baby. And in 25th place, the final place, it's the final countdown. In 25th, we have Simi Flasco. I remember you. You played a part in Croatia beating England, you bastard. He is on loan at Inter Milan, but he is an Atletico Madrid player, valued at 25 million quid, and he cost Inter 6.5 million euros. 6.5 million for a loan deal. Wow, a lot of money. But I watched him at the World Cup for Croatia. I could not believe that lad wasn't like in the Atletico Madrid team. That's just crackers. Right, let's find one more list to do on the Spanish League. Let's find one. Here we go. Most valuable starting lineup. So, their first choice 11. How much it cost? The most expensive. Wow, that's quite shocking. So, we have Barcelona, 875 million euros. And that was in their second game of the season when they took on Valladolid. So, let's have a look at Valladolid. Bear in mind, theirs is 47.4 million. Barcelona's is 875 million. We have Atletico in second place. Theirs was 703 million euros for their game against Girona. We have Real Madrid 680 million euros for their game against, get off there you bugger, Leganes. Valencia's was 279 million for their game against Girona. Sevilla 196.5 million for their game against Real Madrid. Sociedad 178.5 million. Didn't think it'd be that much for Sociedad when they took on Vallecano. Real Betis 151 million when they played against, who did you play? Eibar. Celta Vigo 148 million for their game against Bilbao. Villarreal 147.5 million for a game against Sevilla. Espanyol 84.5 million for their game against Athletic Bilbao. Girona 83.5 million for a game against Getafe. Deportivo 65.1 million. Deportivo Alaves, sorry, for a game against Valencia. Getafe 64 million when they took on Barcelona. Levante 58.5 million for a game against Atletico Madrid. Leganes 55.1 million for a game against somebody. Let's have a look when this wants to work. Huesca. Valladolid, 47.4 million for their game against Vallecano. Eibar, 46.5 million for a game against Real Betis. Vallecano, 41.5 million for a game against Levante. And in bottom place, 26.8 million is Huesca. I feel sorry for them when they took on Real Betis. It's a game that Huesca won 2-1. Well done, Huesca. But bear in mind, they took on Atletico Madrid. Huesca did just yesterday. And Huesca's team is valued at 26.8 million. And Atletico's is valued at 703 million. There's a bit of a price discrepancy there, if you ask me. Right, guys, let's go to the Premier League results anyway. That's our Spanish League coverage done. So look at the Premier League results from the weekend. We kicked off Saturday, didn't we, with Man United taking on Bournemouth. Sorry, Brighton, my bad. No, we didn't. We had my local team kicked off on Saturday lunchtime against Leicester. Wolves beat Leicester City 4-3. So wow, what a game. So this what happened. I had to go and walk the dog. I was so annoyed, but he was going to piss down the rest of the day, so I thought, go and walk him now. Wolves were 2 up. Jota on 4 minutes and Bennett on like 12 or 14 minutes. I was like, get in, come on lads, well done. So it's 2-0 to Wolves. I come back, I joked to myself, I thought, I bet Leicester are winning 3-2. I clicked on the Sky Sports app because the missus was watching some on TV. And all I saw was the celebration from Harvey Barnes. I thought, fuck's sake. And then I saw it was 3-2 to Wolves. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. But I saw there was like 15 minutes to go of the game. So I just had bad ideas of what was going to happen. I said, can I watch the last 15 minutes? She said, yeah, go on. So I put it on. And then I saw Wes Morgan get the equaliser 3-0 off for fuck's sake. And then Wolves had a chance. And it was like in the last minute or two. And it was saved. I was like, there you go, there's your chance gone. It was Jota who had the chance. And then like literally like 30 seconds later he put it in the back of the net 4-3. I was like, get in. Come on Wolves, well done. I might only be an adopted Wolverhamptonian. Wolf, whatever the fuck we are. But I'm still happy when they win. Liverpool 4, Palace 3. Wow. Couldn't believe that score either. I mean, we had goals from Andros Townsend put 1 up. And then we had Salah equalised. Firmino put Liverpool 2-1 up. Tompkins made it 2-2. Then Salah 3-2. Mane 4-2. And Max Meyer in the 95th minute got Palace's third. Before that game, Liverpool had only conceded 3 goals at home all season. They conceded 3 in 1 game against Palace. Watford 0, Burnley 0. That's a good result for Burnley. That is a very good result for them. We have Bournemouth 2, West Ham 0. A great goal by Callum Wilson. Fantastic goal. And a goal by Josh King. West Ham just hot and cold. Win a couple. Lose 1 or 2. They beat Arsenal last time out. And then lose to Bournemouth away. Newcastle 3, Cardiff 0. 2 for Shaw and 1 for Ayoze Perez. I think that could be one of the nails in the coffin for Cardiff. It really could be. Man United 2, Brighton 1. Pogba with a penalty. And a Rashford goal. He took it fantastic. 4-4 now for Rashford. And a goal for Pascal Gross. United now won the last 7 league games. Southampton 2, Everton 1. It's not looking good at Everton, is it? I honestly believe that what's his name will be out of a job soon. Their manager, Marco Silva. Ward-Prowse put Southampton 1 up with a good goal. Lucas Digne scored no goal, and Sigurdsson got the 1 back towards the end for Everton. We had Arsenal beating Chelsea 2-0, which was a bit of a shock result. I think I might have predicted that Arsenal would win. I think I did. I want to say I did anyway. I can't remember if I did or not. But great win for Arsenal 2-0. the second goal, and who got the first? Oh, ball. Save me looking, just let me remember. I can't remember. I'm going to remember it as soon as it comes up. Lacazette on 14 minutes. Chelsea were pretty poor. I watched this game. Well, I had it in the background whilst I was sorting out stuff for another video. On Sunday, Huddersfield 0, Man City 3. Pretty routine in the end for City. Goals from Danilo, Sterling and Sane. I mean, Danilo hardly ever plays, and yet he's played yesterday and scored a goal. When you can rely on a right back, stroke left back to do that, then you're never really going to struggle, are you? And Fulham 1, Tottenham 2, an own goal by Llorente. He was in there to make up for Kane being out. He scored just at the wrong end. Ball went in from a corner off Llorente. 1-0 Fulham. Before Dele Alli scored a header for the equaliser, and then Ali went off with a hamstring injury. And in like the last minute or last 30 seconds or so, it was the last kick of the game, I think, from what I remember. Harry Winks was in the right place at the right time. Hardly ever scores. Was in at the right place. Made it 2-1. Come on, Tottenham, get in. This week, can we have a look at the fixtures for this week? Don't see why not. Let's have a look at the fixtures to come this week. We have Bolton, West Brom tonight in the Championship. Juve, Chievo, Genoa, AC Milan. Oh, that's right. In Tuesday, just having a look, see if there's anything that we need to talk about. Wednesday we have Burton Albion taking on Man City in the Carabao Cup second leg. Remember, Man City 9-0 up in that game. Sevilla take on Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. I'm not sure if I guess that's the semi-final. And on Thursday we have Chelsea Tottenham. Christ knows what team Tottenham are going to play in that game. No Kane, no Sissoko, no Dele Alli now, no Son. Oh my god. And they've just sold Moussa Dembele. Things could get very, very nasty and messy for Tottenham in that game. Anyway guys, that's the video done. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you have. Comment below. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe. Remember, if you want your video to be included in this as a video to be recorded over the next 12 months, drop me a line in the box below. It can be anything I find interesting whatsoever. If I don't find it interesting, I'll reply to say sorry, it's not for us. It can't be offensive in any way. Okay, but anything else, drop it in here. Or drop me the line, I'll put it in here. Alright guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.